You know I'm so beautiful. Welcome to Bosses in Love with Lou and Mashia, where we explore how to navigate from the boardroom to the bedroom and everything in between.
Bosses in love, baby.
Yes, baby. Welcome. So we're super excited today
Today is full of excitement.
because we are welcoming Charlene Ruto, the first daughter of President Ruto of Kenya's child. We are excited to receive you here in Atlanta. How are you feeling? Is Atlanta what you thought it would be? Talk to us. Introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Lou and Mushia, and the bosses in love who are in love, right?
Yes,
Depends on the day. Thursdays, sometimes we fight.
I can't imagine that. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting to be in Atlanta. I've come before, but this trip is so special because I'm getting to do things I'm really passionate about, which we've done some of them with you.
Yes.
And you've
Love
been
it.
also really amazing hosts.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
We're so happy to hear that. We're so happy. What exactly is it that you did this trip that you didn't get to do on the last trip that makes this trip so memorable?
Oh yeah, so I have a family friend who lives in Atlanta, so I've come to visit her before. But this time, the trip was very structured in terms of what I do, which is agriculture back in
Yes.
Kenya. So I got to visit Chattahoochee. Am I saying it right?
Chattahoochee.
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 Charter school, where I got to meet the young. Oh my goodness, the things they're doing in agriculture there, I have not yet seen with my own eyes.
Wow.
Not even in photographs. Those kids are doing amazing things, and the school is doing such an amazing thing. And one of the things I really loved was what they're doing with the bees and with honey. It was so exciting because I'm a beekeeper as well. Yeah.
Well, we saw that because recently a bee came to me and was about to attack me. And it told me in my ear, I will attack you. And when I screamed, you assured me
Oh yeah.
to be bothered by them.
Oh no, like bees only attack when they're being attacked. So the bee probably was just looking for some water, Yeah, it wasn't gonna sting you. Not at all. I can assure you 100%.
I didn't want to share my water. But we're so glad. We're excited that you had that experience. That was phenomenal what we did. And we'll show footage of that as well. So,
The Smack Foundation.
yes.
I want you to talk a little bit about that to our audience. What is the Smack Foundation, and what was the purpose of this visit, and have you actually accomplished what you came here for?
Wow. I think first to let your amazing audience know, SMACS is such a long acronym. I don't expect anyone to remember, but they can check our website, smacks.foundation. So it's SMACHS, and it's Smart Mechanized Agriculture and Climate Action for Humanity and Sustainability. So we work with young people to encourage them to get more involved in agricultural matters. This could be policies, it could be marketing, it could be value addition, it could be farming. So anything along the agricultural value chain, and as well matters climate action. In Africa and in Kenya, we're really big on tree planting. When I was coming into Atlanta, I was seeing, it's so beautiful. The trees are everywhere.
Yes.
But kind of in Kenya, we have concrete jungles and then we have forested areas. So we want to have more forested areas. So we have like a 15 billion tree campaign. So we want to plant 15 billion trees
Wow.
That's
by
exciting.
2030.
Wow.
Yeah. And we say, one of the campaigns going is plant a tree on your birthday. Or plant your age. So if you're 30, I don't want to ask y'all how old you are, but
You can ask me. I'll be planting
How old are you?
22 and a half trees. Carry on.
oh, then you're younger than me.
Maybe 24 and a half trees.
So we're encouraging people plant, like if you're 30 years old, plant 30 trees
wow.
and do it every year. Yeah, that's how part of how we'll get to our goal. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's
it's
amazing.
And that's something that's already started, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
do we have number today? It's like, how many trees have we planted so far? Is that
I'd have to check how many we've planted as a nation, but Smacks Foundation so far we've planted 13,000 trees, and we
trees.
plant these a lot with school-going children and in the primary schools, because then they're taken care of better than actually we call it tree growing, not even tree planting. So as Smacks Foundation, 13,000 trees so far, and we are 2 years in to the campaign. Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent.
yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
This is great. Great stuff, actually.
You guys have great hair.
Thank you.
Like, you know, you're both. Why didn't I hold my hair now?
You should have.
I forgot. Yeah, I didn't know that. You should have told
You didn't get the
me.
memo, the updo memo.
And the sunglasses.
Yes, yes.
You look so cool. The boss is in love.
Thank you. That's what we do. And another thing, your passion is the youth. Where does that come from?
I think it comes from the fact that I'm a youth as well.
I was about to say you're a youth.
I'm 31. So
Wow.
it comes from that, like being with young people. But for as long as I can remember, whenever I've had a number for a number of years, a phone number, a particular phone number, excuse me, for a number of years. And young people always reached out to me. You know, some of them are like, let's be friends. I'm just saying hi to you. Do you know of any opportunities I can get as a young person? Hey, I've just finished college. Do you know somewhere I can intern? And I'm like, where did you get my number? I even stopped asking because it used to happen so much. So I think that's where it came from as well. Just interacting with young people.
And you're like, I have to
and
help them, I have no
I
choice.
love young people so much. Oh my! I think you saw today at the school.
Yes.
It was just so beautiful and so amazing, and they're so young people are so loving. Yeah, so I think that's where it stems from. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Love it.
Well, that's interesting what you're saying. So they used to just call you, and I'm sure they still do. Was
Yes.
this before your father became president or after?
Even from way before. He's been in politics for almost all my life. So even when he was a member of parliament, when he was a deputy president, it just kept intensifying.
And they just call you.
Yeah, they do.
So
they
you
do.
were left choiceless. You have to help.
I was called and I
That
answered.
was your calling.
You were called and you were answered.
Yeah.
So how is life as the president's daughter? Did it change when he became president? I know he's been in politics for some time.
Yeah.
But how did it change, like for you personally?
Yeah, to be very honest with you, I was very happy for him because it's like, it was like his career just kept growing. He started as a member of parliament, he was a minister, then he became deputy president for 10 years, and then now it's like watching one of your best friends, grow, and you're so happy for them, and you're there, applauding them and clapping at them from the back, and you don't realize the effect it has on you.
Wow.
So you're just watching their journey and you're happy for them. And I remember when he became president, it didn't hit me that now I'm the president's daughter.
Wow.
So I just, I switched back into my life, after the inauguration. There was a big ceremony, big celebration. We dressed up, we celebrated, it was nice. The next day I went about my life.
And thought it was about to be normal.
Yeah, and I thought, yeah, sure, the guy got what, we were all vouching for him and we're happy for him.
Carry on.
Little did I know. So I was going for some engagements outside of our capital city, Nairobi. And I was going to meet different people. But now, and these are people I've met before.
Wow.
So I've met them before, we've engaged, we've interacted. So I was just keeping the relationships warm. So I'm going, and I'm like, why are there so many people this time? Why are they asking me if I want police escort? Why, why is it such a big deal? And then my friend was like, oh,
You're the
did you?
Are you at the
Were you?
inauguration?
Yeah.
Weren't we there together?
We were there.
So that's when it hit me. But I must say, I've always been brought up, just in as much of a normal way as could be possible. Like I used to ride public transport when I was in college, and, back then people didn't really know me. So my father has tried to, and my mother as well. There's the bee.
He's back. Listen, this
He's
is
looking
my
for you.
water.
That's a bumblebee.
You should share the water because you'll share the honey, right?
Apparently, I will eat the honey. I
Yeah.
won't even share the honey. I will just eat the whole honey.
Yeah. So, where was I?
So
was
you were
I?
there. You were like, why is there a lot of people? They
Yes.
want escorts. So you just realized that, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this changes my life too.
Oh, yeah. And I really had to take control of it because it can go overboard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If you allow people to do those things, they can go overboard, and then it can become something that it's not meant to be, and what you're trying to do loses focus. So I tried to, control my own narrative and say, okay, this is what I'm here to do. I love young people. I'm working with young people. I don't need the police escort. I don't need this, but this I need. If you can give me some space and time to talk to you about young people, if you can give young people a seat on the table, if you can give young people opportunities, then definitely we can partner. Yeah. So that's how that went.
That's amazing. But It's so interesting that you forgot that you were the
Oh
president's
no, I
daughter.
did. Yeah, yeah.
You
He's
thought
just
it,
my dad at the end
yeah,
of the day.
it's just Papa, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly. I followed your dad. I followed his career a little bit. I know he stands for a Pan Africanist.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that one of the very first speech I heard was when he was talking about that no African descent should need a visa to come to Kenya.
Yeah,
That was one
yeah,
of the very first speech I heard from him.
yeah,
From that point on, I've been following him,
yeah.
and we do have some sort of there's a correlation now,
Mm,
and I'm sure you're aware. I'm Haitian, and you have the Haitian troops in Kenya. And
mm.
recently, I heard a speech from what he said, and he was saying, Haiti's no different than anywhere that Kenya stands for democracy.
Yeah.
Kenya has always defended democracy, and he says he sends troops in Somalia, Congo, and Haiti's no different. So I wanted to know, what do you know about Haiti, and what is the sentiment in Kenya, back in Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
towards the Kenyan troops that are in Haiti?
What do I? First of all, yeah, we when we met yesterday, you told me you're from Haiti, and I've met some few people, from Haiti who are in various youth programs in Kenya. So I know Haiti is a small nation, but with a lot of potential, and
Yes.
especially for young people, which I think is so exciting. So I think that is my little view of Haiti. You've not yet invited me to come visit, so I'm waiting for that.
Oh man, we gotta let the situation gets better.
Yeah.
Little fun facts about Haiti. Haiti's the first black independent country. Haiti's been free since 1804. Very very resilient folks. It's a country you'd actually love. Like you would. I see a
Wow.
lot of similarities. We've traveled to Nairobi. We love Nairobi. Yeah, I was. We party in Nairobi, and it was just very similar to Haiti.
Oh,
So
nice.
I think you would actually have a lot of great time in Haiti.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. And just picking up on the Pan Africanism, because that's something I also really believe in, that young Africans, we need to believe in ourselves because we really do have the potential. And it's not just young Africans in Africa,
Yeah.
but young Africans in the diaspora, young Africans here in Atlanta, in Georgia, the biggest state in the US. And I think one of my first trips to an African country was to Ghana. And it's because I went on an exchange program and I spent my time teaching at a local primary school. So maybe what you saw today was a fruit of
Ah,
that, because I spent 6 weeks teaching young people in a local primary school. And I remember when this exchange program was coming, you could have different countries you could pick from. So when my dad and I sat down, and he was like, I'm only going to agree to this if you go to an African country. So
Wow.
that's how I ended up going to Ghana. And that shows you how much, for example, he believes in the African system, in our Kenyan system as well. All my siblings and I, none of us went to like a British system school, an American system
Wow.
school. We went to Kenyan system schools.
Beautiful.
So even all my friends, they're just they're everyday people. They're people you would meet anywhere. People would meet in the mall, in the grocery store, anywhere that you go. So that's what really helped to mold also how I think and how I view life. Because I don't think that some people have really made it and others are down here. Education kind of brings us all on the same table. So that's what I also want young people to see, that education is what can bring us all on the same table. Yeah.
And what you said, you had something to
go ahead,
say
no,
about
go
that.
ahead.
What you said is really, really important, okay? And how you are showing young Africans that education can bring us all on the same table. And I think we need to outreach more than just the Africans in Africa and the Africans in America. There's also the Black Americans
Mm,
in America who are also our people.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And there's a huge how do you call it? There's a huge
Culture gap,
it
culture
cultural
difference.
gap, cultural difference, and cultural misunderstanding, and even relationship misunderstanding between the Black Americans and Africans here in America.
Oh.
So I think we spoke about that a bit earlier, but a lot of Americans have a lot of resentment to Africans here in America because they think Africans have a lot of resentment towards them. So it's 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 a needed it's a needed thing to do, to find a way to bring these two groups of people who are really the same group of people together on one platform in one accord, and to move together and to understand that we are all in this together. We are family. We are the same people. You understand? So just like you said, I think part of that is education. Education can also close that gap. It's a huge, disturbing
Yeah.
gap here in
Yeah.
America. You know, what is, if you can just elaborate a little bit, is what the problem is, like what it is the Americans believe about Africans and Africans believe about Americans, and why there's this clash.
Well, I think there's definitely a misunderstanding between the two cultures.
100%.
I think a lot of it is Africans were brought with a lot. Africans from the moment that you were born, I think you were brought up to your house to be very extra confident, and that confidence shows when just I think Africans and Haitians the same way. You were taught to walk a certain way. You were taught to walk a certain way, talk a certain way,
Be
and
prideful of who you are.
and very prideful of your who you are pretty much. And I think sometimes that may have rubbed some people the wrong way, and it may be viewed as almost arrogance to the Black Americans. And like I said, and plus. What happened with the Black Americans and what they know about Africa, based on what they see on TV, is not always, what was portrayed on TV. So I think the two differences between what Black Americans knows about Africans and what African knows about Black Americans, that's where the clash come about sometimes.
And you're unaware of that, are you?
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's not something that if you didn't grow up in America, you would actually know. I think it's something that you'd have to. For me, I live both cultures. I grew up in America, being a Haitian, so I have both education. So I think I understand a little bit more than you understand it.
Yes, and I think that part of what you're doing is important, because you may not even know that it's also touching another aspect and another problem that actually needs to be addressed, right? Part of what you're doing is amazing because it brings those two groups of people together with one mission, which is, agribusiness or agriculture, and, creating, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Opportunities.
Creating opportunities in the agricultural world, but it actually mends or addresses some of those problems, because rather than fighting each other, let's come together to solve a whole nother problem that we all need. We all need to eat. We all need to live in an environment that's sustainable and healthy and good for our, selves and our health, if that makes any sense.
That makes perfect sense. Even a visit like that, just come to America, you mangling with, people around your age, you touching young children, and when people see that, it's no different, than you're doing phenomenal work in Africa, and people see that kind of work is being done in Africa, and then you've been, making it relatable to people that are here. So I think that those things are way very important, because back in the days before the internet, it's not something that we would have had, like access to you like that to talk to you about certain things. I think these trips will actually help alleviate some of those things.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So, this is Bosses in Love. We must talk about love.
All right.
Did you find love in Atlanta?
Like I love you guys. Yeah, I did though. It's not easy to meet people and to have a connection immediately. But I felt that with the two of you.
That's so amazing.
From when we had dinner last night, we just connected and gelled, and the conversation flowed so smoothly.
It was indeed, but I'm talking about a different love.
Oh, what love?
Real love.
I'm talking about, first of all, before we talk about falling in love in Atlanta, are you in love somewhere in Kenya with somebody? If you are, he's already angry because that response right there, like he has just fired you, okay? Because if you are,
I mean,
are you in a relationship?
no, I'm not in a relationship.
That's such a suspect response.
Yeah, it's very suspicious. No, I'm like, should I say the truth? Should I? What do you do on this podcast? Do you say the truth? Do you
Yes.
say you speak the truth 100%?
Yes, we
So
speak
what
the truth.
happens? You love him or you don't love him, or you're unsure about him.
No, I
You're about to
really don't
dump
have
him.
anyone. But then it's very dangerous that I say that because back in Kenyan media I've been leaving it neutral. I'm like, I'm not saying do I have someone, do I not have someone? Because like I mean, my inbox is just so full, and
Of
it's
men.
yeah, and most of them are not respectful.
Oh my
That was gonna
gosh.
be my next. So, are you getting more people slip into your DM now? Now that you're the president's daughter.
Yeah, definitely I am. It's so funny, someone slips into my DM, then maybe I don't respond. After a few days, they ask me for money, so I'm like,
Oh wow.
no.
really?
They're already fired. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's so disrespectful. And
Wow.
also, I feel, how should a man approach a woman if you're serious? So I think none of them are serious.
You cannot
Yeah.
be serious.
So
If he's asking
where
for
did you
money,
get
how
my
you gonna say-
number?
Well, he got your number from Instagram.
My number is
I can-
not on
He
Instagram.
got your DM. It's so easy to reach people now.
Oh no, like people actually get to my personal number.
That is
Really?
crazy.
There's a day I actually said, okay, let me respond to this one because he really wrote, he wrote a message, oh yeah, I'm in love with you. I don't know. I
Was he
told him,
handsome?
I don't know, he didn't have his picture on
Oh
his
my
WhatsApp. So I just told him off, I'm like, I'm not interested. And he's like, well, don't pretend you're all hot. And I'm just like,
Oh my
So
god!
just
after
take no
bringing
for
it
an
up-
answer.
Wow.
I mean, why don't you want to be told no? You just want to be told yes?
That's
We've
all.
never met. I don't know you. And also, how can you be in love with someone you haven't interacted with and met? Maybe everything I do on social media is not really who I am.
They're judging you by listen.
You know?
They are judging you by social media. Let me tell you, you are the president's daughter. This right here, that's my president, okay?
Ooh, dang.
That's I am the
Are you
president.
the first lady?
I am.
Ooh.
I am. That's my president. I'm the first lady, and even myself, I have DMs. So I can't imagine
Yes.
the type of DMs that go in yours. Okay.
Yeah, it's
But-
a bit crazy.
So it's so hard because when do you know if someone is really attracted to you because they like Charlene
Oh,
Ruto?
no.
They like what Charlene Ruto is doing, as opposed to I want to sleep with the president's daughter.
Oh, I will know.
And that's not the word I prefer to use. But I'm gonna save.
No.
I'm gonna save the F word, okay? But I'm just saying that's how nasty people are, right?
It's true. But I know I will know.
Okay, so you feel like you will know.
I feel like I will know
Do
when
you
someone
have-
genuine comes
Have you been
to
on
the
dates?
picture. Oh no, I haven't been on been on dates in a while, really, because I think the past 2 years I've really been so focused on building my foundation, and I've not met somebody actually who is serious. That's just the honest
Is
truth.
this the answer for the podcast, or is this?
This is the
answer
truth.
for
This
the
is the
truth?
real
I
answer.
have a feeling that she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
So
This is the real answer. Like I haven't met somebody who is like genuine and serious. And sometimes, my friends tell me, oh, maybe they fear. So if you fear me when we've not yet even started dating, what are we going to do?
what am I looking like? What? How
You-
can you deal with me?
Yeah, exactly. And I think, well, you guys would tell me, but I would really want something that is founded on a friendship. So I haven't met somebody who I can be, I was just telling somebody earlier, who I can laugh freely and be myself 100% and not care what they think about me. But so I really think finding that friend is the first step before even falling in love.
Are you my friend?
You guys look like your
Yes.
best friends.
Yes.
Who's your best friend in the whole wide world?
You are,
Thank
baby.
you.
Absolutely.
So cute.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Like being friends is so important, but that's gonna be hard for you.
I don't think, people tell me that, but I don't think so.
No, it's gonna be hard. However, I understand what you're saying. You know that you feel like when you do find that,
Yeah.
it's gonna be obvious.
Yeah.
So
it
that's
will.
why I pray for you
It
too.
will. Thank you. Thank you, dear. I'll invite you for my wedding.
I'm gonna have to
Oh
call some
man,
people.
you know what? I would love to be in that wedding. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I would love to see what that diary looks like.
Yeah.
What would your diary look like? Because we recently went to a wedding, one of our niece in Paris,
Yeah.
and it was some serious stuff
Oh,
for that
wow.
diary. I don't know. I don't know if Kenyans do it like the Congolese do it, but it was crazy. It was a 3 days
Oh.
wedding.
Do you guys have a dowry system?
Yes, we do, but it depends on the community. So my community it's 4 goats. Yeah, it's standard.
Oh, it's standard.
It's standard for
Standard.
my
Not
community.
Congolese.
No,
Oh
no, no.
no,
We have nothing
We're
standard.
chilled people. We're farmers. So you just give 4 goats.
So you just 4 goats.
Yeah.
That's
Say
it?
that.
Yeah.
We're very unchill.
You're the opposite.
We ask for the moon,
Yeah.
the sky.
Oops.
We ask for the Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Mars to my house. Okay? The whole planet
Oh
of Mars.
man, it was crazy.
Oh, it was serious.
It was crazy. Yeah.
The things that were
Wow.
asked for by my family
Yeah.
to the
And
husband.
3 days.
yeah.
It was 3 days.
Back to back.
What? So that the people will know, and the people don't go in her DMs, please. Okay, we're gonna ask the real questions. Okay, what you see on social media is just what you see on social media. What do you look for in a man?
Ooh, that's a nice question. I like tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
we can share.
I do like tall, dark, and handsome. Definitely somebody who loves God, has a relationship with God.
Amen.
Very important. I mean, being connected spiritually is really
Amen.
important. I really want somebody who's confident in themselves. I have a lot going on, as you can see. So I may not have the time to massage someone's ego. And I mean, you have to come in and know why you're coming in. You're coming in to support me and to love me. And I want to do the same for you.
And you're the president's daughter.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, you have to come in and support
You've got to
me.
be a gangster a little.
Oh yeah, like I won't be the president's daughter forever,
You will.
but I've
You'll always
just
be the president. It doesn't matter, okay? You'll always be the president's daughter.
Really?
Yes. That's all.
You know what? I think that's a title that's never
It'll
changed.
never
Oh, really?
Yeah, you always be Mr.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Mr. President. Yeah, a president is president forever.
No.
Even
you
former
may not be an
presidents.
active president, but you refer
But
to
you
as
will
president.
always be the
Okay.
president's daughter. It's that simple. When you're done being the president, you're not. That title never leaves you. He deserves that title forever. Therefore, you're gonna have no choice but to be the president's daughter forever. So,
wow.
as you continue what you were saying, so they're gonna have to deal with this forever.
Yeah, so it has to be genuine, right? So I think those are some of the things I look for in someone. Yeah.
So you like him tall, dark, and handsome. So no
a
light
sh-
skin.
a short guy doesn't stand a chance, huh? What is it about women with tall, dark, and handsome?
I'll let her go first. But
yeah.
whatever she says,
Explain
as long
that to
it's
me.
probably the same answer. Please proceed. What is it about? That's so
I
mean.
don't know. Like, well, it's just my personal preference.
Why?
I want to look up to him, literally.
I feel like you can beat him up.
She said I physically and
Have to-
literally
yeah.
want to look up.
Like, do you see, like, when you've worn your heels, like, you can't even match his height?
I can't.
Yeah. It's so nice.
I
You can
want-
wear any size of heel that you want, any height.
I want to look at my man,
Yeah.
and I want to look like he can beat me up, not me beat him up. Even though I don't want to be beat up, and I'm not a supporter of that. Okay. But
Yeah.
if like I want to feel, and plus I'm a very, very,
Yeah.
strong, assertive, confident woman.
Yeah.
So as those type of women, we want a man that looks stronger,
Yeah.
that's tougher, and physically can overpower us.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And I respect and I bow down to it. It's that simple.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually very, very submissive. Are you a submissive woman?
Oh, yeah. Try me.
Wait a minute.
What does that mean?
Is that
I mean-
or you are not?
I am.
Okay.
You are.
Yeah.
So, because you are also a confident woman,
Yes,
a spoken
exactly.
woman, an assertive woman, yet you say that you are submissive.
Yeah, I think it's possible. What am I submitting to? I'm submitting to his strength, his love for me, his goals, his whatever he wants to achieve. I think that that's easy to do as long as it's something that we agree upon and not someone who's coming to stifle me and what I'm doing. And I think I'm so glad I actually found my purpose before I found my person.
I
Yeah.
love that. Can you say that one more time, please? Because that was so powerful. Say it one more time.
I'm so happy I found my purpose before I found my person.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Purpose
I'm going
before
to
you
use
find a
that
purpose.
line as if I made it up myself, okay?
Oh, you're welcome. Please
That
do.
was so good. But
Please
then I'm going
do.
to quote you. That was amazing. Like, you're so happy you found your purpose before you found your person. Because now, once you find your person, there is no altering
No.
who you are, where you're going, and what your purpose is. This is my purpose. Can you handle this?
Exactly.
Can
And
you
if you
alone and-
can come handle, then I bow down to you as well.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
I love it too.
Did you know you were gonna say that?
No,
Is this
I
a
did
line
not.
you've said before?
Never. I've
So
never
you're a
said it
poet.
before. No.
She is a poet.
You're a freestyling poet.
Oh, you
because
think so?
That was so deep.
Okay.
That was beautiful.
Oh, is there poetry night tonight? Somewhere.
Because you're on
This
fire.
is Elena. We got everything.
Oh, you have
Give tonight.
everything here.
Yeah.
I love that. Like I'm so happy I found my purpose before my person. Because sometimes people have such a fight because they find their person, but they can't align to find themselves they can't align to find their purpose because their person is probably not even right.
Yeah.
So the person doesn't help find their purpose. So they never end up finding their purpose.
And somebody who doesn't know who they are too is just
Yeah.
really hard to.
It's so hard.
It's hard to love.
It's so
And it's hard to be loved.
And yeah, you get confused. But now that you know exactly, what your purpose is, so you're looking for somebody that can either enhance that purpose, support it, and somebody can grow it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's extremely important. Now, I'm a father. I have 2 girls.
Wow. How old?
My girls are 15 and 13. What is your relationship with your father like? I heard you say the story earlier, which was phenomenal. Like
You mean when he was carrying the chicken under
carrying
his
the chicken
and
us
selling
like a
the
good
chicken?
That's where
worker.
this president started. Tell us
Yeah,
that.
so I want to know, what is your relationship with your father like, and if you can give us a little background on that.
Yeah. I believe okay, maybe I'm saying it from an African perspective, but I think a man's first duty to his family is to provide for them.
Amen.
And for sure, I can say my father has provided for me and my siblings. We're 7 kids, and for my mom as well. So he made sure we went to school. He made sure we had food on the table. We had a roof over our heads. And that is something I will eternally be grateful to him for. He also taught me such key little life lessons. Like whenever I get into a room and the sun is out and the lights are on, it disturbs me because he taught me to save on electricity.
Wow.
Because anytime he'd get into a room and the lights are on and the sun is out, he'd be like, "Why are the lights on? We need to switch the lights off. We need to save on electricity."
Wow.
So there are those little fundamental lessons that I picked from him while I was growing up. And one of the things he also taught me is sometimes you need to give up a good idea for a better idea and a better idea for the best idea. So, as human beings, sometimes we think, I have the best thing going on here, my way is the best way. But listening to each other is so important because there's something I can pick from you, there's something I can pick from you, and then we can come up with something better than
And
maybe
then the best.
what we all thought of, and then it becomes the best. Yeah, so my relationship with my father, I can say, has been interesting, depending on the different times in my life. Of late, when I was morphing, I was this caterpillar in the cocoon and I was fighting out, I was becoming the butterfly. It was a time where we really got to engage more because now what I started doing with my foundation was attracting so much public interest, and I was not prepared for it. He was not prepared for it, and he's like, what is going on? Because me and my siblings he's always made sure that we live a normal life. We're in the background, he tried to give us as much of a normal life as possible. And then here I was almost throwing myself out there like, guys, I'm here, I'm running a foundation, let's work with the young people. And he's like, wait, I wasn't ready for this. And I was like, even me, I wasn't ready for the public attention. So we really had to sit down and, talk about it. And, now I was not living with him. I mean, in Kenya, everyone thinks I live in State House, which I don't. I don't know why I would live there. So... So now I have to be very intentional about our relationship. So I have to see him more often, no matter how busy he is, update him on what I'm doing, because he doesn't always get to see it maybe on social media. So we've had to, our relationship has changed, as I've changed different seasons in my life, and he as well, as he's changed different seasons in his life. Yeah.
Is your hardcore disciplinarian African?
I think my mom is more disciplinarian than
Really?
him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. And it's because she knows us, like, she really knows us inside out. She knows when we're lying, when we're being serious. She knows when we're, trying to get out of a situation. So I'd say she's more of a disciplinarian. Yeah.
That's amazing.
No. So now, I got a question to ask. So in America, we got the Kennedys. In Kenya, where we have the Rutos.
What
Meaning-
does this mean? Yeah.
Meaning, do you have any aspiration for politics?
Oh, yeah. I get asked this question so much. So much. I mean, I actually don't have a good view about politics. Maybe it's because I saw the other side of it, the family time it takes away from you. Sometimes seeing your parents in the news for the wrong reasons and, a lot of fake news and things that are not true. And so for me, I'm just happy working with the young people. I'm happy to work with them for the rest of my life, even if I'll be older and I'll be out of the youth bracket. So, yeah, so I think I'm happy. I'm really happy with my purpose and where I am at. I don't know what the future holds. Yeah.
P.S. We will never leave the youth brackets, okay? Don't you ever make those claims ever again in
I take my
life.
statement back.
Bracket.
Retake it. We will be youth forever.
Forever and ever.
One of the things that you've always wanted to do in Atlanta.
Oh, actually, I still haven't done it. I know Atlanta is known for peaches. And I've not seen any peach farm.
No, that's something.
No,
people
I mean
read
really,
about.
because I always try and get a fridge magnet everywhere I go. So I noticed the Atlanta ones, they're all peaches, and I'm like, I've had peaches for breakfast, and they were so tasty. And I'm like, where is the peach farm? So
The peach tree.
have you guys visited the peach farm?
We have not. I won't
The
lie
name
to
of
you.
the state is the Peach State.
Yeah,
Georgia is
meaning
peach
because it
state.
has
Is it because
peaches,
it has a
right?
lot of
Yeah, it has a
peach
lot of peach trees.
Where are the
yeah.
peach trees?
I've
I
never
have the
even
same
seen
question.
a peach tree
No,
before.
they have them. They have them around. They have them around.
Around is where? I would like to go see a peach tree, and I would like to find the peach tree so I could take her to see a peach tree.
Oh yes, thank you.
And not just the street, the avenue, and the road. Because we have a lot of those.
Yeah, nah.
Where's the peach tree?
I think they have peach farm all around, like Henry counties and stuff like that. So yeah, they have a lot of peach farms.
Let's find a peach farm. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
What does a night out in the city look like for you?
Oh my goodness. First of all, I think you guys need to come to Kenya and spend a day with me. Even going to the mall is so terrible.
Why?
I mean, everybody recognizes me. People want a selfie or a photo or, that kind of thing. So a night out, I'd rather a night in. I would rather a night in. I'd rather just be comfortable in my pajamas watching a movie, and having what? I have fries are my weakness. I love French fries.
Wow.
Yeah. So usually a night in. I'd say if it's a night out, I'd rather go to a friend's house or something. Somebody who I have friends that people have been friends with for 10, 15 years.
Before the hype.
Yeah, before everything. So maybe go to one of their houses, just chill together. Yeah. That would be really nice. Maybe when you come, I'll take you guys. You came to Nairobi. Nairobi is just the tip of the iceberg, man. We have great places in Kenya. One area I have my beehives tight at Taveta County. The farm is right by the Lake Jipe, and it's literally between Kenya and Tanzania. And the sunset over the mountains, over the lake is insane.
Wow.
We should have a night out there.
And that, I love watching sunsets and
Really?
sunrise. Oh
Yeah,
my
we
gosh.
did that a lot in
every
Zanzibar.
country I go to, like,
Oh.
I'll wake up really early. Like, I'll beg him to wake up.
Yeah.
But generally, he's like, no, go by yourself. So I shout. And then I wake up and I go outside before the sun comes up and I just watch
Wow.
the sunrise. It's one of my favorite
Yeah,
things to do.
it's so full. I agree with that.
I'm
I do it
obsessed.
so much as well.
Or run.
Yeah.
along the beach while the sun is rising. I actually prefer a sunrise over a sunset.
Me too.
Why?
Because I worked hard to get it. Sunset, everybody can enjoy it because everyone is
Everybody can
awake.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like if you're up before the sun,
Yeah.
like you're just so empowered.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like by 2 hours after the sun rises, you've accomplished what most people will only accomplish in one day, and the day it hasn't even begun. I love a sunrise.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
I'm
sunrises are
obsessed with it.
so beautiful.
And I heard that the sunrise actually gives you a certain power and a certain energy when you sit there and watch the sunrise to actually move through the rest of the day.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like nature power. That doesn't
So
even
good.
make sense from my mouth.
So good.
Yeah. So that's amazing. I'd love to do that.
Oh, yeah, please come we do it.
I think you should take advantage when you're not in Kenya
Yes.
do a night out in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
not going to be stopped by the streets.
Yeah, you're not gonna be stopped by the paparazzis,
So
and yeah, no selfies.
yes.
You could be who you are.
Oh,
So
okay.
that being said, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Well, I don't know. You guys can surprise me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
I'm
enough.
open to your surprise.
Let's do
You're
it.
you're the natives of Atlanta.
Fair
so.
enough.
Let's do it.
You like to dance, I hear.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm a good dancer. Kidogo
Are
too.
you
I
serious?
dare not say in front of the Congolese
The
lady.
Congolese, yeah, that was.
She says, I dare not say it in front of the
Yeah.
Congolese. You know we love to dance.
Yeah, the Congolese.
You guys, I've ever attended a Kenyan Congolese wedding. It was too good.
I bet.
It was too good. The
Charlie.
band was insane.
Mama Nangai.
Ay.
Hey, Shale Mama Nangai.
It was really good.
That was in Kenya.
Yeah, it happened in Kenya.
Gosh, I would have loved to be there.
Oh, yeah.
But, this has been absolutely wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
Super excited.
Love it.
Bosses in Love with Lou and Mashia, where we explore how to navigate from the boardroom to the bedroom and everything in between. And we're so thankful to have you here and to bless us with everything that you're doing and to create these opportunities for Black Africans and Black Americans and to just merge that gap,
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So, hands down to you.
Well, thank you. Thanks
you,
for having me.
Thank you, and we wish
Next
you
time I'll
luck.
come with my hair up and sunglasses, you know.
Well,
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Speaking of hair, actually,
Yes.
we have a gift for you.
We did make some
Oh,
Yes, we
thank
brought some gifts for
you.
you. Oh my gosh, I forgot almost.
Yeah, almost
We
forgot.
talked about this during dinner.
Yes, we did. I hope it's
And
what I think it is, right?
the gold boxes.
gold boxes. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Okay, awesome. So one of them is for your assistant as well. Okay, I'm gonna decide which color is yours. How fun! But we are gifting you with Mashia's Beauty hand custom made
Oh.
baby naps wigs.
Wow.
Pictures that we looked at yesterday.
Yes.
So these, we spoke about Haiti a little bit. We have a manufacturer in Haiti where they actually hand make these wigs and hand twist them. So every strand you see here is hand twisted. I go to Haiti and I train them all, and they come up and they produce these amazing wigs that I've trained them to do.
Wow.
So it's phenomenal, if I should say so myself.
Oh.
I think this color might be your color, actually. This color might be your color. Oh, yep, for sure. This is a regular fudge one.
Okay.
That's going to be for your assistant. I want this color on you. My God, did we bring a head? It doesn't matter. We don't need a head. What's it called?
Wig cap?
A wig cap.
Yeah. I don't think so.
We didn't bring one?
I don't have
Because
one.
literally your hair is flat enough for me to like try it on right now.
Okay.
You
Okay?
wanna try it on?
I am. Are you down?
Sure.
Fine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So this color is going to be absolutely gorgeous on you. I'm going to go ahead and
You wear colors, or you normally keep your hair?
I do wear colors.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But sometimes, because I wear a lot of pink, red, depends. My hair may be more plain, but I love color.
Me too. I love color. Well, this can go with a lot of different colors. It's a good natural color.
Yes, it is.
So this right here, we did our short lava ombre. Okay. So let me see. Where's the best place to have her? You could just sit
Oh,
up
it
a little
looks
bit,
so good.
and it's super light. Okay, so just feel how light it is. So you won't even feel. You won't even feel like you have. Allow me to put my hands in your hair.
Yep.
Thank you, my darling. Okay, so I'm gonna first hide this. Okay. I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. Now I know you wish I was your girl. I look better, I move better, I cook better.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bosses
Cheers.
in love, baby.
Bosses in love and to amazing opportunities and growth.